Good evening, everyone. With immense pride and enthusiasm, I, Mahhnaaz Balsara, a student of BBA LLB Honours at DM Harish School of Law, HSNC University, Mumbai, and currently interning at Jehani Legal, am truly honoured to serve as your moderator for today's conversation. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you all to the it gives me great pleasure to welcome you all to the inaugural session of a truly special initiative, the Zoroastrian Alliance of Lawyers, fondly known as ZAL. Co-founded by Advocate Jamshed Mistry and Advocate Rashna Jehani, ZAL is a visionary platform dedicated to fostering engagement, mentorship, and collaboration within the Zoroastrian legal community. We are thrilled to have you with us as we embark on this meaningful journey together. Today marks the beginning of a thought-provoking conversation series hosted by ZAL, designed to spotlight the journeys and contributions of distinguished legal luminaries. These dialogues go beyond careers. They reflect our purpose, values, and shared identity as Zoroastrian legal professionals. It is an honor to introduce Advocate Jamshed Mistry, a widely respected legal counsel. His expertise spans litigation, international law, media and entertainment, medical legal issues, and public interest matters. An alumnus of HR College, Government Law College, and Dr. Ambedkar College of Law, he blends legal excellence with deep-rooted social commitment. He is the founder of the International Legal Alliance.com and is affiliated with the Bombay Bar Association, Canadian Bar Association, and various global legal and charitable institutions. As a Melvin Jones Fellow and Paul Harris Fellow, Advocate Mistry continues to inspire as a leader and mentor through this tireless work with ZAL. We now have the honor of inviting Advocate Jamshed Mistry to briefly share his thoughts on the vision and journey of the Zoroastrian Alliance of Lawyers.
Thank you very much. Good evening, Mahhnaaz, Rashna, and Khusnuma, and to all our friends listening in. The Zoroastrian Alliance of Lawyers, or ZAL for short, is actually a culmination of a lot of thought that has gone into, a few of us talking about where is, the legal profession going in the days of, especially with regard to technology. I mean, I was very, very fortunate that when I was studying in my first year of college at the Government Law College, I had the good fortune that a very senior chartered accountant, and I think I should name him, Mr. Chapkar, was really kind enough to pick up the phone and introduce me to a very senior partner of a very renowned, Zoroastrian law firm at that time called Mullah and Mullah, Craigie, Blunt and Caro. And that's how, right from the beginning of my internship, sort of my days in law school, I used to go to this law firm, and that's where I sort of got the basics of law, and I think one learned so much more at the law firm rather than actually attending law school, if I may add, in good humor. And it also gave us a huge sense of camaraderie, because we had at the law firm at that point of time several young Zoroastrian lawyers, some of whom are judges today, and we sort of rubbed shoulders. We learned ethics, etiquette, and how to present ourselves, how to read. The inculcation of reading was actually, they told us that why don't you go to the library and read in your spare time. I think these are such important aspects of, and of course, the other interesting aspect. Everybody would look forward to the Jashan, the annual Jashan that took place at the law firm. And I think this is something that we were very fortunate that we went through. And that as you sort of went along, and at least in my 30 years of practice, it has always, stood me in great stead. And our community, we've had real and absolutely fabulous legal luminaries, not only in India, but worldwide. And I think that really has spurred us on and made us, reach out. That's why, we've decided to have a global virtual network and reach out to, friends, colleagues, and especially, young law students because in today's day of technology and with artificial intelligence, I think it's a very different ballgame. And I'm sure through this, this sort of lecture and awareness series, I think our community will be richer with all the, the thoughts and importantly ethics, which flow from our our religion. And I think that is extremely important. I'll end what I want to say with a beautiful phrase that a leading choreographer who was called to a UN conference actually said. And his last line was, he was asked, what are you sort of most inspired by? And he said, Humata Hukta Havarasht. And I think that is exactly, where we are. And that is the reason why ZAL is here today. And, onward and forward we go. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Advocate Mistream, for your insightful and inspiring words. We truly appreciate your valuable perspective and leadership in shaping the vision of ZAL. It is with great pleasure that we now turn to two distinguished legal professionals from our community whose expertise and achievements have made a significant impact in the legal field. Firstly, we welcome Advocate Rashna Jehani, founder of Jehani Legal. Advocate Jehani is a seasoned corporate lawyer with over 12 years of experience spanning mergers and acquisitions, private equity, joint ventures, banking, and startup advisory. She holds a double master's in law from Columbia Law School and an MBA from SP Jain School of Global Management. Beyond her distinguished legal practice, she is a passionate advocate for financial literacy and women empowerment, and a proud second-generation theosophist. In addition, we are honored to have Advocate Khusnuma Nagwaswalla with us today. Advocate Nagwaswalla is a dual qualified as an advocate and solicitor in India and a barrister and solicitor in Ontario, Canada. A graduate of Government Law College, Mumbai, she brings extensive corporate and commercial law expertise gained from leading Indian and international firms. Currently serving as a partner at Agram Legal Consultants, her global practice encompasses diverse sectors, including defense, pharmaceuticals, and hospitality across multiple jurisdictions. In 2013, she was recognized in the RSG India report as one of India's most promising legal talents. We are truly privileged to have such accomplished panelists with us today, whose insights and experiences will greatly enrich our discussion and inspire us all. Before we begin, I'd like to briefly explain how today's discussion will proceed. For each segment, I will first state the question, following which each of our esteemed panelists will share their thoughts on the same. We will be altering the order of responses to ensure a balanced and dynamic conversation. So, if y'all are well versed, should we proceed with segment 1?
Yes.
To begin, we'd love to hear about your entry into the legal world. What inspired you to pursue a career in law? Was there any defining moments or turning points in your journey that shape who you are today? I would like to address this question to Advocate Rashna Jehani.
Sure. Firstly, thank you, Mahhnaaz, for the kind introduction. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank Jamshid sir for allowing us to share our thoughts, views on this platform today. So, with regards to the question, for me, the journey to becoming a lawyer was driven primarily by, my intellectual curiosity, I would say, and a natural inclination that I had towards questioning things that were around me, even as a child. So, I would be the one in the family to, ask the wise for anything which would be there. It could be like, why are we following certain traditions? Why are there these kind of rules which exists? Just why are people, having these kind of opportunities over somebody else? So I feel this habit of questioning wasn't really much to do with sort of rebelling or being contrary to what was there. It was more about trying to seek that kind of a clarity, or I would say what the truth was, or why was it that certain things were done in that particular way, rather than just blindly taking it on face value and following it the way we were asked to. So that would be something. And in addition to that, I was very fortunate to have a very supportive family, I would say. So I grew up in a family which truly valued education, encouraged this questioning behavior, wherein my parents fostered an environment around me where we could ask any questions that we liked to. We had dinner table conversations about political events, events which were revolving around traditions, again, any issues, social issues as well. So the conversations were there. Other than that, they also supported this curiosity of mine, I would say, through encouraging me to read more books. They would get me more books. Other than that, promote or encourage me to participate in competitions. Then at the law college level, I was fortunate enough to participate in debating, moot courts, even represent the University of Bombay at the Harvard Model United Nations. So I feel it was through these competitions that experience made me feel that pursuing law wasn't just about then learning sections or acts. It was more about reasoning. It was more about advocacy, pursuing what you feel at that point of time is right for you to sort of undertake. So yeah, in essence, I think it was a bit of an amalgamation of my intellectual curiosity and my family's academic support, which gave me that foundation to make me really pursue law as a career. Thank you.
It's very inspiring to hear, especially from a well-established person in in the field. Moving on to you, Advocate Khusnuma.
Thank you.
Would you want me to repeat the question?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
So first of all, thank you so much. Pleasure to be a part of this session. So thank you for inviting me. I thank Jamshid sir and Rashna as well. As such, I had never planned to take up law as my profession. During my school and college years, I used to participate in elocution and debate competitions and emerged a winner many a times. And this made me realize what it means to have a voice and be heard. It instilled a desire to make a difference, along with providing me intellectual stimulation and a passion for justice. There were no practicing lawyers in my family, but my father would always talk about how Mr. Nani Palkiwala would mesmerize and enthrall his audience during his speeches. So my father had also mentioned that he had attended some of his budget speeches as well, and how Mr. Palkiwala had captivated his audience with his speech and knowledge of the law. This inspired me further to take the profession of law. During my law college days, I had also interned with a prestigious law firm wherein I realized my potential, having contributed on some important cases as well, as my opinions and suggestions were valued by my seniors. And seeing my potential, the founder partner of the firm had also guided me to sign up for my solicitor's examination, which involves a 3-year articleship. The solicitor's examination is one of the toughest exams to crack. However, I took it up as a challenge and cleared the examination as well. And this was one of the key milestones and a turning point of my legal journey. And as you mentioned, one of the other key milestones in my career was being featured in the RSG report as an upcoming attorney. And I just woke up every morning during the time that I was with the law firms, just eager to get to work and find solutions to the query at hand, interact with the clients, my colleagues, and try and find out of the box solutions. And it has just been a fun, thrilling, and continues to be a great learning experience. I feel as a lawyer, I'm evolving every day just with the kind of work I get to do.
Thank you so much. Very inspiring to hear. As I already mentioned, we would be delivering this session into 2 segments. We shall proceed with the remaining segments in the next part of the session. Thank you for your participation and continued engagement. We look forward to your presence in the upcoming segment.